Right then. Let's see if I can improve on the rating today. What have we got? He's playing for the centre immediately. And we'll call this a warm-up game. My head's not working. We'll play d5, expecting to see e5. I'm going to get the bishop out of the way. Take the bishop now. And after retakes, just pin that e pawn, giving my knight some breathing space. What to do? Okay. Not really have much of a choice there. Let's go for this immediately. If I come here, he's got a block with the queen. Unless he moves the king. Let's give it a whirl. There's blocky with the queen. It does remove him from attacking this, so we'll take that as a very small victory. Just play it back. Just keeping an eye on this c7 pawn. I would retake, but I'm just sort of reinforcing the centre. Just castle maybe. He's still going for this. Okay, just play c6. If we see this, no, we can't take. If he plays here. If he plays d5, then we'll just castle. And then if d takes on, okay, he's playing back. He's going for this again. Start developing. Keeping an eye on whatever we can. Oh, buddy, how are you, Chess Jake? How are you? Happy Saturday to you too, buddy. Ah, good. I'm glad to hear you're alright, pal. I'm going to call this a warm-up game. I've not played for a couple of days, so we'll see how we go on. It's going for this, obviously. The queen's got it. The queen's got it for now. I think maybe just castle. Castle out of all the drama. Okay. That looks appetizing, however I don't think it's wise giving him the open G file to the king. I would have to start hitting down on these. I've been playing, I used to play as a kid, and then I stopped playing as a kid to start boxing, and then I got come down with a bit of an illness. So I had to stop boxing, and I just started playing chess again from there. So about 3 years, 4 years, properly. I never was great as a kid, if that makes sense. Okay, now we'll take this. being as though he's got the... Oh, bollocks. Oh, well, at least I've not got the open G file. It leaves a little bit of pressure over here. What does look advertising is... Okay, maybe that's a little bit... okay, we'll just throw... Where's that even wanting to go, in fact? Play the queen. Play the queen here. Start harassing this pawn. Okay, he's going straight for the open G file. And go for this back pawn. I've got time. I think so. It is, buddy. It is. What rating are you? How long have you been playing for? What's his game? I mean, if I take this, I've got a nice defender on this G7 pawn, and I think life's getting a little bit easier for me this game. Am I missing something? Is he going to throw another? Just take it. Seems daft not to. What the frig was that? What am I missing? What am I missing? Why? Ah, I see. Fair enough. That is very cool. I can't believe I missed that, actually. How do you get out of this shitstorm then? That's very clever. Well, I think I'm going to have to play. You're right, Mitsu. How are you? I'm playing a pretty poor game. I got a little bit cocky, a little bit greedy, and threw myself in a bit of a trap. I think we'll just have to learn to play without the queen this game. Well, that's not a bad rating at all to say you've only been playing for a short while, buddy. 1 year is not long at all, to be honest. Do I swap off rooks or not? Maybe it's not a great idea. I've got a safety square for the king. How come you stopped? Any reason? Was there another hobby you picked up, or was it just a case of losing interest? I think that's very... Oh, thank you for the follow, buddy. I think that's very achievable for you. If you want, when I've had this game, we can have a game if you like. See what's what. Okay. Just play a few moves, just to try and harass him a little bit. I'll speed up if I can. Get the knight into the game. Okay, we can play a just play if now. Wow, your skull burnt down. That's crazy. Wow. How did it burn down? Oh, bollocks. quite quickly throwing this game away. Alright, okay. So that's the threat. I have to defend it. Wow. Whereabouts are you from? Are you from yeah, sound. See we'll see what's what, if you like. West Midlands. Oh, chuffing hell, you're not far away. I'm only East Midlands. Not far at all. So like Derbyshire, if you ever heard of Chesterfield. No, not far at all, is it? Down south, wow. That's what uni's that, pal? Not really a deal I can do here. Just oh dear me. Oh dear me. I apologise for that horrendous laugh. I can't believe that. Don't resign games. Don't ever resign your games. Wow. And oh, nice. I've done a fair bit of work there with when I was working on the telecoms. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something here. I ought to learn how to use this a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, same as here, pal. To be honest, it's gets a little bit crappy where I am. In fact, what I might do is switch this, turn it off, and we'll. Oh yeah, we'll start to see the chat now on screen, so it's a little bit easier for people to keep up with. Right, what's your name, pal, on chess.com? About a month. About a month. Something like that. I've just started uploading a YouTube videos as well. What's this? Just the over the board crap. Okay, play a friend. Search name. Just started to upload YouTube videos, and it's going okay, I suppose. A little bit slow, but I guess everyone starts off slow. Turn that off. You alright playing a 10-minute, pal? Yes, okay. Alright, okay, I'll do it again. Bear with me if I'm stifling, buddy. I've just not long since got over a flu, and I'm sort of suffering the aftermath. Has it not come through again? Do you want to send me one instead? See if that's any better. Alright, buddy. I don't know why he's doing this to me quite a lot lately. It's not sending the challenge over. I usually get the challenge. There we go. Right, buddy, what are you playing? What are you playing? I'll D4. He's doing the Queen's Gambit. That's what we usually see on D4. The London, okay. To be honest, I ought to master counter in the London. I usually have good time just playing knight to c6 here. But I ought to double check this and get up to scratch with the London. And then I'll usually go f6 here. Get ready to fight for the centre. That's my usual play. And then when the knight comes to support the e5 square, I'll usually throw a pin to the queen. I'm not saying that this is the correct way, but this is how I go about combating the London. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know, to be honest. It does give me the weak d5 pawn, but I try and turn that later on. Maybe at a higher level to what I am, it wouldn't work. Yeah, h3 again. I just take the knight, and then okay. So from here, just start. I need to keep my eye on this guy here, really. It is. Okay, just start developing. Start trying to go for him. Actually, I'm probably not going about the London in a proper manner as black, but it usually sees me pretty well, this sort of stuff. So I don't think I've ever played this particular line in the London, to be honest. Fairly new. Being as though you've got the open H file, I'm inclined to go and castle queenside. And before I do that, I'll probably start to prepare that sort of nonsense with... Okay, I don't think there's any reason why I can't play queen to d7 preparing this. Well, it's the best time to try it, isn't it? I mean, in an unrated game, there's no harm in trying different things in this, is there? No harm at all. I wish I could help you more with the London, to be fair, mate. It's one I avoid playing myself. Everyone just at one point when I was playing started playing chess, everyone was hammering it, so I just avoided it because you've got a very good tactic here to set up, but it's whether I'll let you continue with it or not. My own, it takes a little bit more setting up than it's probably worth, actually. This sort of stuff, keep an eye out for, because if this pawn was here and you say you was already castled, then that'd be deadly. I'll just prepare this. I think I'll play the awkward g6. I am a Scotch player as white. I played the Scotch game. As black, I want to start playing the Sicilian more. Against the Queen's Gambit, I will play the Albion Counter Gambit, and against the King's Gambit, I've started to play more now the Folkbeer Counter Gambit. I'm a Counter Gambit lover. I hammer e5 against e4 way too much. I want to start playing the Sicilian. But the London, though, there's nothing wrong with the London. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I can't comment too much. Like I said, I don't deal with the London and nowhere near as much as I probably should. I mean, this sort of... It doesn't force you to swap queens at all. You don't have to swap queens. But the general idea for me is to take your queen on f3. You'll take back with a pawn and then plant a rook on f8. That is the idea. Trying to kick the knight away. That's the idea. If you was to take the queen, I'd just have to retake with the g-pawn. This bishop is pinned, remember, so don't go retaking if you do take the queen. So, buddy, just remember this is pinned, so, and it comes with check, so that does work. I sort of miscalculated for you there. I like how you're taking your time with these positions. You've definitely found the correct response out of that. Yeah, I think that's a pretty smart move to do. Leaves me with a decision. What to do. Yeah, I've got a massive pawn advantage on the king side. Yeah, I think castling was the right idea for you. You could have took the H, but then you'd have given me the open H file. The tension, I think, is in your favour for now. But I don't want to take this rook because I would give you the open H file. You could indirectly defend the a pawn by playing, yes, c3, because if I was to take this pawn now after king to b1, the knight would be trapped. So I really liked c3. I think a lot of people would have gone and grabbed this a2 pawn, and after king to b1, this knight was trapped. It can't come back here because it's defended. Can't come here because it's defended. The knight was going to be lost for a pawn or two. What to do? Start redirecting this knight. It's penetrable with work. The thing that's in your advantage is you've got massive. I mean, I would start to prepare a pawn storm. Definitely start to prepare a pawn storm over there. Okay. I like this h4 move, not rushing into anything. Asking me if I take, you're going to undouble these pawns. That is the right thing to do, definitely. A lot of people there would have just stumbled. The only downfall for you really is the lack of time. If there were another 5 minutes on the clock, you'd easily convert this position, I believe. I genuinely believe playing like that at 900, you're going to be hitting 1500 very quick. I don't see many problems. Okay, I've not gone absolutely crazy, but I believe I played at a 1300 standard there, maybe even 1400. I don't think there's any reason why you can't get to your 1100 goal to be honest, pal. There's no reason why you can't get your 1100 goal. I'll do a Scotch on you. Well, that's if you okay, so in fact I'll play the Scotch Gambit. If the line of, if what you play allows me to play a Scotch Gambit, I'll play a Scotch Gambit. So you're fair with that one. It's good. You coordinated pretty well. Don't get me wrong, neither of us played perfect there. But that were good. That were good play. You spotted the tactics. You took them. You prepared. That were very good. Very well played. I think at the moment it's more your time management. So a few more games, you'll probably start and spot things as they come. Just a bit more practice, you'll see things a bit earlier, and your time management will fall into place, if that makes sense. Now the Scotch Gambit, I like to avoid knight to g5. Well, that would come with check, so see what that does. Thing is, with the Scotch and the Scotch Gambit, there's lots of opportunities to throw that bishop away on f7. I've got to be very careful here because I've got back rank issues. This rook isn't helping out with the back rank as of yet. Very tricky lines in the Scotch Gambit. Yeah, they're very tricky lines. Very, they can be very nasty. that is the disappointing thing about the Scotch. One miscalculation. It's nasty as hell. I mean, I didn't even play it properly. I mean, to be fair, usually in the Scotch Gambit, it's very rare to what you normally see after D4 is black takes. This is considered best. I've never played the Scotch Gambit where they haven't actually took on D4. Then after you take on D4, the bishop now comes to F7, and there's all sorts of things. Yeah, it's nasty. A lot of players say here the best thing after black's next move, say this, play G5. I strongly disagree with this. Strongly disagree playing the knight to G5. It's so easy to defend for black, and black ends up better if he defends properly. A lot better actually. So I do say after this and you play, I don't know, a lot of people here play bishop C5 defending this weak pawn. Say I play C3. If that takes, again you just throw away the bishop and you get a nasty surprise again. And if you come this way again, you just throw a mate this way. That's forced. And that's mate again. Lots of nasties in the Scotch Gambit. But as soon as somebody plays knight to G5 in any variation as white, it's just pretty much, if black plays properly, all the advantage for white's just gone. So if you ever see anybody telling you to play knight to G5 in the Scotch Gambit, give them a slap. But yeah, you played pretty well. I like how you didn't want to take D4, though it would probably be better. What you're doing by not taking on D4, you're asking a player like myself who's playing the Gambit, like, alright dickhead, what are you going to do with that D4 pawn? What's your plan? I like that psychology. I like that psychology, I do. I'll show you the best way to play against the Scotch Gambit. If you want to go over all the lines, sort of sounds like an advertisement. I've put a video on YouTube and just go into an analysis. So it starts like this. Oh no! Bloody hell! I've lost the plot. The Scotch Gambit looks like this. The best thing to do really for black is probably just play knight to F6, and then after E5 play the knight to E4, if something like this. The best move to prefer is take on, sorry, just play F5 if I take on passant, and you just retake with the knight. If I don't take on passant, then I just castle. It's yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, I've just recently, in fact, just before I start the stream, I just uploaded a video to YouTube about the Scotch Gambit. So if you are interested in learning it, I mean, at 900 you'll catch loads of people out with it. Honestly, you will. There's a load of traps in the Scotch Gambit, load of traps. It's played it properly. If you remember all the lines, it's a decent gambit, especially at your level. Especially, just again avoid this knight over here. Right, cheers, buddy. Oh, by the way, it's like I've not been doing it very much. So if you do look at it, give me some feedback, whether it's good or bad. When you're on later on, I'm just into the loo, buddy. I'll be back in a minute, so not be a minute. Whoa, dear me. Right, let's see if I can actually play a proper game online without cocking it up. And if I do cock it up, hopefully I drop lucky again. What we're going to play against here? The perk. Oh dear. Let's go for the centre straight away. I think I'm just going to throw more support to centre. I'm going to play a little bit different to how I normally play. So I'm going to show this opening a little bit of respect. Because I just don't know it. Oh, cheers, cheers, Jake. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, mate. I'm not as good as your already chess content uploaders, but nowhere near as good, I'm going to say. But it's worth a try, isn't it? Worth a try. Let's see what he's doing with this bishop on g4. Just ask him the question. What's he want to do with it? I wonder when the regulars are going to start dropping in. I'm feeling pretty unloved. Okay, we'll go for that trade. Okay, I've got a bishop pair. He's got one bishop, so I really want to be fighting for an open centre. So let's get the king to safety. Let's castle, and then we're going to try and open up the centre with e5. Okay, he's going to do it for us. Yeah, I don't want to play d5 because it would be able to close it up. Okay, he's going to end up winning that bishop if he wants it. So let's just stick the queen to a square. Could defend it. Oh, he's not going for it. He's going straight for a kingside attack. Let's pin that pesky knight. Being so it's not going to get kicked away there anymore. Start hitting back. Probably going to take this light square bishop. Let's see what happens. I've got a feeling he's going to win the bishop. I've got the bishop pair, so it makes sense for him to just take the bishop. Maybe just moving the bishop out of harm's way was a better option. So what he's doing with this now. Okay. It's very tempting to let him win this bishop with a pawn, just to get the open F file. But it's also tempting to just trade bishops and make life hard for this knight. So he's going to have to come here. If he wants to get in the game, he's got to come back to F6. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to come back here if he wants to get back in game. If he gives me the opportunity, I will play e5, just blocking this knight, forcing him to come out this way. My idea is to play knight c4, just throwing more attackers on here. I've got a funny feeling he's going to go queenside castles. Okay, he's bringing the knight in back that way. He can't get in here. That's defended well. Let's throw the rook on the potentially opening e file after I give it a push. Okay, that's funny. I had a funny feeling they were going to play this, but what is... So if I take the knight, he's going to take with a pawn and then play queen to h4. It doesn't look very nice, to be fair. I'm tempted to not take the knight, although I believe Stockfish is going to have a seizure if I don't take the knight after the game of the review. Okay. So... just go ahead and... Okay, I'll play the knight here instead. Knight to f3. Reason being, if I take, this knight covers this square and this square for the queen to come landing in. The knight's going to have to go back. I'm comfortable taking the knight now. Yeah, I've got definite good centre control, but I think I'm panicking a little bit too much about this h-file opening up. By playing the knight here, I'm just making myself feel a little bit more comfortable taking his knight. Okay, I said I'm going to take it. I'll take it now. Am I doing the right thing here? Okay. Maybe this is the wrong idea. What do I want to do? If I play queen to d4, he's going to retake the knight. I could take on a7 and drop the queen in here, threatening his what he wants to threaten. But then I can play, before he gets to play the h1, a8, check. There, his only move. Take on b7, check again. He'll probably play... Oh my days, can't draw arrows. Back in, take this pawn again. Okay. Let's go for it. Yeah, he's Stockfish. I mean, there's a reason why chess... it's why I like things like chess.com and Lichess can spot cheaters, because there's a big difference between human moves and computer moves. Big difference. I believe I'm playing a little bit too risky. I mean, again, I think Stockfish is going to have his seizure and say just play the knight over here, or just play the knight back, or even play the knight here potentially, but then pawn here. No, if I play the knight here, then you just get the queen here. I think I just need to play for a little bit of counterplay. Okay, I think that gives me a little bit of time. He's going to double up rooks, definitely here. He's aiming to double up rooks on the h-file. Wouldn't surprise me if he played g3, and I'd be quite impressed if he played g3, because they'd be taking away the runaway square for the king. I don't know why he's playing like this, but he's definitely scary. Definitely scary. Only move is king to c7 or king to... There we go. Oh my days, just threw the game. Oh, fucking, I'm so lucky. Oh my days. Right, okay. Oh yeah, he's threatening mate now. He's actually probably going to get mate, actually. I think he's got mate, to be fair. Maybe I'll just have to give the knight back. Give the knight back. Rook takes. And then he's still got mate coming shortly after. Wow. I don't know how to stop it, to be honest. Got myself a little bit of a pickle. This is just a damn straight mate. Wow, what to do? He's got me. Now I see why the rook didn't take the queen. Very well played. Very well played. I suppose it's the only move I've got. Hopefully he just takes with the pawn. Yeah, he's took with... there's nothing I can do here. He's quite easily got it. What do you do? He's got the mate. He's got the mate. He's won. Fair and square. Well done. 6 blunders. Wow. Wow, I'm playing so bad tonight. I mean, the only game I've won really is just through sheer luck. Why is it not letting me play another game? Why is he being a dick? What is... There we go. Right, oh, did I just not play this guy? Yep. Over the board, yes. Online, no. I haven't. The club I play for, there's a international master. And that's the only time I've played against the title player. There is a grandmaster in the club, but he's getting on. He's really old and he rarely comes anymore. I've never actually played the guy. But yeah, there is a international master I've been able to play quite a few times. That's the bishop, what he's doing. Okay, so sort of forced to come back here. I don't want to play this. Yes, I don't like my knights being pinned. Don't like it one bit. Go for the double D pawns, taking control of these white squares in the centre. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, I've grabbed some more room on the queen side, no problem. Yeah, I'm probably fortunate I've never played the guy because he'd probably just wipe me. The international master obviously just whooped my ass. Never had a what you'd call a good game against him, I suppose, but still had the pleasure of being able to play him. You know, my bishop's looking pretty cramped. His white square bishop's looking cramped itself, so I've got a feeling he's gonna go. Okay, he's just trying to open the centre, which I should, with proper play, be able to take advantage of. If I take, he's got this nasty in. I'm just going to play the knight back to d7 because I would like a knight placed on e5 for now. Okay, that's pretty awful. Why the fuck did I allow that? Like I said, why am I playing so bad tonight? I'm playing awful. Absolutely awful. This is embarrassing, actually. Hey ho. Well, I definitely don't want to give him an open H file again, because that guy can definitely take advantage of that. Yeah, today's a bad day. I'm hoping that I'm going to start picking up shortly, start sorting it out. I'm probably going to see D4 here. D4 attacks my strong centre and defends this F5 pawn. So D4 is on the cards. Okay, didn't go for it. I'll start playing over here, try and get the knights. It'll not happen, but we can try it. The only thing, I know I'm a piece down, I know I blundered a piece, just being a dick, but I've got more activity. I don't want to take this, I want him to take, okay. So after this, we're sort of in a bit of a pickle. I'm gonna have to accept this, I think. Not liking this. This is looking very weird. Okay, we'll just play D4. This is if you play on the PC, you literally just press the right button and then drag the mouse. I don't know how you do it on the phone. See him taking with the knight. Yeah, you took with a pawn. Okay. Maybe I'll have to. Got to play for something here. It's very difficult to play this. Get some breathing room for the king ready. Can't play there. Where's that 9 going? Pairing this. Get out of harm's way. If I play b3, he can just easily. Oh, okay, I'm gonna play b3. He's got to do something about this bishop. This could be my only chance. If I played a3, he would have just shut it down with b3. Oh wow, this guy's on. Yeah, he's threatening. He's threatening again. He's threatening mate all over again. I've got to get a breathing square for the king, and then he'll play g6, and all of a sudden I'm in shit again. This guy's on steroids, so just steroids. Very well played by him. And then g3's mate. Wow. I really don't want to have to play that guy again. I know I'm not playing very well, but he's just... He's something else, he's... There's a bishop to e2. I think I'm going to go queenside. In closed positions where the pawns are blocking up the centre, I prefer knights. If it's a good general rule of thumb. If you've got an open centre, bishops are better. That's the general rule of thumb. We'll continue the pawn storm on the king side. I might just go for this trade. Let him go for it. There's no point me taking the bishop, getting his queen out. I might as well let him do the work if he wants to get rid of the bishop. I'll just take steps close to the king side. Yeah, smothered mates are just absolutely amazing, really. It's the only thing that can be said for them. They are absolutely awesome. Okay, so he really wants a trade. What if I play e5? No. I'm going to play queen to e3. I don't like it, but it keeps an eye on this and this. I want to get... okay, I really need to keep an eye on this pawn. Let's keep this position as it is. Start harassing his queen. I like that rook to e8 move. It restricts these two pawns here. Okay, this knight is doing a wonderful job. I'm going to play queen back to d4. So get out of the line of this with ideas of playing bishop to c4 in a moment. Okay, he really wants a queen trade. I don't like queen trades. Okay, we'll play queen to d2. Preparing h5, keeping an eye on this g5 pawn. And it also covers the f4 push. He's never going to take this with the queen to move out the way because of this knight covering e4. Ideally, you preferably want 3 pawns hitting at the king side. Where's this queen going? Okay, we'll just do it. Got to keep an eye on this because this is nasty. But he has got to react to the queen first, so... Okay, this is attacked twice. Throw another defender in the mix. If he pushes d5, we'll push e5 ourselves. And e5 will make this. I'm going to press e5 anyway. See if he falls for this trap. If he takes, that loses him. Oh no, it doesn't lose him the queen quite yet. If he takes, I'll just retake and see what he does. The queen's got to take this surely. If he doesn't take the queen, he'll lose it. And that is what he does. Bear in mind this. He can't take just yet, but it's potentially coming. I'd love to see queen back to d4. Okay. Play the rook. Where would we want the rook? Knight e4. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. But it is a good defender. Let's just put some pressure on that f7 pawn. With ideas of queen 2. Okay. With ideas of queen to f2 now. So what I want to see is f6, but what we'll probably see is, actually, no, we'll probably see queen c7. But that does give me a nice eyeful on this. Okay. See if it allows a bishop trade. If he takes the bishop, the knight takes. If the rook goes for the knight, then this is horrible for him. That would be mate. So it might look as though he's winning a piece, but it's not as simple as that. It does come with a risk. Let's see what happens. Bishop can take, the knight will take with an attack on the queen. The rook can't retake because he would end up losing the game. So the question is, what's he doing with this queen? If he takes with the rook, then I'm more than happy. Yeah, I'm hoping that I've worked the trap out correctly. I am known to fuck these things up. Okay, that knight is now under threat, so I'll attack the queen again. I'm just pressuring this pawn. You can win this, I suppose, which is pretty annoying. maybe the better move was just to play the knight back. Although I'm quite liking, if I can, get the knight to d8, putting another attacker to this f7 pawn. Okay. Quite like this because there's no check here, being as though this knight's there. If I play the knight here, then he plays queen check. I can't move here. What card? I could. Is this playing too much like hopeful? Is this playing too hopeful for my own good? Or there's this. But how does he get out of that? This takes, boom. That's a killer. But he's not forced to take the knight on d8. He already knows of that threat. Otherwise, he would have took the knight when he's over here. Just play the fork. He just has to give the king a check after I move out of the way. He just moves the rook out of the way. Actually, could I play? Stuff it. Throw another attack on the queen. Stuff it. We'll get the queen in there, the king in the game. Probably the queen to a3 check. After the king moves to c4. Maybe queen to a2 check. And king to b5. Hope I'm not like cocking up here. What's his next check? He can play a6 check, but then I just come over here. He can't check me there. Okay, so what if I do play king to c6 and rook to d6? Oh, that's the problem. What happens if queen comes to e6? No, he can't, 'cause the knight's got it. What if the queen comes to d5 then, after the king goes to c6? That would be mate, wouldn't it? So I think I've got to take with the knight. That's the only move I think. Plays rook to d5. I have to play the knight back to c5. If the queen comes to d5, play the knight back to c5. It's a little bit sketchy here. I've got to take the time. He could have a forced mate here. I hope he's not, because I'd just be playing absolutely shocking if he has. I don't see the forced mate though. I don't see the mate. Okay, so if I take on c6, that loses him the rook. That loses him the rook. That loses him the rook, but he has got queen to a8. And if my king's here, I just pull back and play merry-go-round, and then he's got what happens if I just play king to b6? Then he's got a nasty check here. But I can just take. But then a rook can come here and give a check. And then, oh dear me. Let's try take the pawn. Queen to a8 coming up. And then we'll play king back to b5. Queen to b8, check. Queen to c4. And I think that's the end of the checks. And he's got to go ahead and watch that f7 pawn. I don't want to play c4 because that would just royally screw me over. It'd obviously take away this escape square. I'm again threatening this. Got to react to queen taking f7 because that would be a mate if he lets me take it. This rook's undefended as well. He's not got rook to d7 because the knight would take. So maybe the best option for him. Actually, I don't think he has got a very good option. That would probably be the way forward for him. Okay, so yeah, they're very powerful, especially when they can't be kicked away. Now I've got an option here. I can take with the pawn, or I can take with the queen. But I really like the queen on f2. There's a lot of pressure here. I can take with the king, but I can see a lot of checks coming afterwards. I take with the pawn. I don't see any legitimate checks by him. He's got to cover this f7 square. Okay. Start harassing that queen. He's only got 15 seconds left. He's completely lost here. He's got to be completely lost. I don't see a way out of it for him. King to d5. He's got queen. No, he hasn't. Queen to a2. You alright, Ryan? How are you? No worries, mate. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you in the stream. I've got king to. How are you? How are you, Ryan? How's Battlefield? I sort the glitches out. If queen to a2, then maybe just start playing back. Yeah, I ain't got time to win this. Yeah, he's got no mate. The queen on his own can't do a mate here. There's no more legitimate checks by. Oh, there is one. There we go. There's the check. Wow, 4 mistakes, 2 blunders. That was pretty bad. Yeah, he had to defend that f7 square because it was mate shortly after. Yeah, I think that was the case with the Battlefield, wasn't it, Ryan? I mean, I've not played Battlefield for ages. Just not. The last one I played was Battlefield. Was it Battlefield? What was it now? The Second World War one where you got the Japanese and the Americans and that. It's been a long time since I played Battlefield, to be fair. And I stream most days, Jake. To be honest, pretty much most nights. I've not streamed for the past two because I've just spent a bit of time with the family. I've sort of neglected them a little bit, to be honest. So I spent a couple of nights with the family. Went out with the missus last night, and yeah, just come back tonight playing like crap. Okay, let's have a new one. Oh, I wanted to play the Sicilian. I didn't play it. What's this knight doing? I feel inclined to take this. Yeah, it's a pretty close position. Bring the bishop back. An escape square for the bishop should b4 happen. Right, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jake. On the YouTube channel, mate. If you see anything, even if it's bad feedback, mate, let me know. Let me know if it's if you think it's shit, because let me know what's bad and I'll try and improve it. But thanks for popping in, buddy. I appreciate the follow. Hopefully, I'll see you again. What should I play? That bishop's going to want some support. Maybe he's got ideas of bringing the queen here, trying to do this sort of stuff. It's not as easy as that, though. I definitely don't want to take this way. This queen's going to drop here. Just try and pressure this. Can't let that happen. Decisions. Maybe we'll start just trying to break open. Okay, we'll play the king here, preparing g6. Now it's got two attackers on this g6 pawn. This pawn defending, but I'm getting ready to open this pretty quick. Okay. I can see that coming. There we go. There it is. Takes. Not very nice. Just pull the bishop back. We'll come all the way back. Yeah, just so he's got a defender. This allows. Remember, I've got 2 attackers on this. Okay, nicely 1 pawn. So, okay, I can see the bishop taking here, then I'm going to have to retake this way. A little bit of a sticky situation I'm in, so start asking that mofo to move. That knight blocks the second attacker to this. Trying to pile pressure up on this pawn. I don't think it's going to work. What to do? 2 attackers, 2 defenders. Okay. I'll go fight. We're going a little bit crazy. Start going for h4. See what he does. Okay, he's seeing the knight potentially coming here. Let's just kick the knight away. Let's take it, and now we can take this pawn. Okay. I'll definitely pull back. And I don't think that's the best play for him. I don't. Okay, so if he takes this knight, I can't retake this way. Let's get rid of that bishop. So if he takes the knight, I just pull the bishop back. Well played. What do you do from here? No, just pull the bishop back. Get the king out of the way, start threatening this. Okay. There's a lot of pressure here now. Maybe rook to d7, protecting this. Yep, okay. What happens if I play king to g7? Can he move the bishop out of the way with check? Yes, he can. Start playing over here. Okay, really need to speed it up. You can't defend this pawn. Should this happen? Oh my days, got to take with the bishop. Okay. I've definitely lost this game. I'm a bit stuck to what to play, to be honest. Probably going to see f4, something stupid like this. Do need to try and win some pawns back. No. Just play the simple. Trying to hurry the moves up a little bit here. That's his only decent move, I believe. If he plays back here, I will just take the, yeah, there we go. I've got time to try and pick pawns up. I don't think so. So maybe the best idea for me is a rook trade. This way. I took the king, it was definitely a win for him. You're right, Mini Mega. Sorry if I'm saying your name incorrectly, buddy. Try to get the king in. Try and restrict the king as much as I can. Now, I'm playing pretty bad, to be honest. Hopefully I pick it up. Yeah, it's definitely the play here. Good thing is he's going to struggle getting this king into the game. He's got to come this way, which is awkward to say the least. Can I potentially draw this? I'll be amazed if I can draw this. Absolutely amazed. I don't think I can. All I've got to do is play the king to h7. And now e7. Okay. Very well played. I think I'm just going to resign this. No point trying to be a dick. Oh my days, I'm playing awful tonight. Absolutely horrendously. Play a little bit quicker in the opening this time. I would like to see a bit of a break upon that king side. Create a hook. That's the idea. I want to see. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. You know, best place to stick the queen. We'll go f3. It's very tempted to take en passant. Start ripping that that side open. Now I've gone queen side. I want to start shoving this h pawn up. Start attacking. Got to keep an eye on this. It's undefended, so. Let's open that king side up, shall we? It's very tempting. Yeah, here it is. Okay. If pawn takes, this is mate. There we go. Right, okay. Game where I feel as though I played half decently, though there was a missed win. There was a missed win. A couple of blunders, apparently. I want to see this game. I played... oh, wow. He played pretty shit, and I got 2 brilliant moves. Yeah, okay. That's his first mistake. Okay. In fact, yeah, I was unsure here. I wasn't sure where I wanted to put the queen. I created the hook that I wanted on the king side. I wanted to see this, but I was unsure where to put the queen. I obviously chose f3, it was an inaccuracy. I don't like h3 because it's blocking my h pawn walk. Not too bothered about this either. I was just... Go on, give me a hint. Obviously move, yeah. Go on. Okay. Fair enough. I don't really disagree. I just... fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I found that pretty quick. I'm impressed with that. Oh, wow. So here's the... Sack the bishop. Yeah. Can't believe I missed it. And there we go. There's the easy mate right there. Can't believe it. But anyway, spotted this one. That'll do. So what was his best move here? Maybe just moving out of the way. It's good, but not good enough. Throw the defender in the mix. Go on. Where is it? Queen here. And it's still a great advantage for white. And he's rook for a knight down. So happy at that. Anyways, let's see if I can have another good game. Slightly less embarrassing this time. Both equally rated. I was very tempted to go for a Scotch Gambit. Stuff it. This is a mistake already. H3. Okay. H6, sorry. Just castle. Okay. Bishop takes, king takes. Play c3. This is a bit of a running theme. There we go. Running theme in the Scotch Gambit. c3. And if you take on c3, you can sack the bishop on f7. Oh, wow, they've moved out of the way. Wasn't really expecting that spectacle. Let's just develop the knight. Oh, yeah. Just develop the knight. If he doesn't take the bishop now, just pull him back. And there's a very active, very great line to have that bishop on. Put the pawn back. If, for whatever reason, he takes now, I just play the queen to d5. check, and after he moves the queen, the king, sorry, I now take the bishop with check. He's got a block. Okay. So I definitely did well with the opening here. I just need to find the best moves from here. I don't normally see this with the h6 on. Okay. Play a solid move. Queen. Yeah, I'll play the queen to d5. Keep the pressure everywhere. Okay, fair dues. Bring the queen back. Okay, let's not let him get a hold of me. I've done well. He's lost his castling rights. Let's start thinking. The hardest game to win is a one game, right? Okay. This knight's doing sweet FA. Don't want to block with the bishop. No, that would be pretty bad. Let's see if we want to swap a knights. I'll take the pawn because I just want to keep an eye on this. I don't want to end up having to double up my f-pawn and open my king up. I've got a nice safe king. I don't want to jeopardise that. He's wrecked his king side, thankfully. The Scotch Gambit is pretty lethal still then at the 1700 mark. Pretty lethal. Okay, let's get the bishop on this diagonal. Fair dues. Keep an eye here. Keep an eye on here. That is a nasty discovered check. Should it happen? Like I said, get the bishop on this diagonal. He's going to get a rook in the game. Artificially castle. So that's a strong knight. I'm surprised he's not got rid of it sooner. I'm going to bring the A rook over. Oh dear me. In fact, I'm alright actually. That's fine. I want to be the knight. Wow. Getting tired. Wow. So, he's got to move this knight. What to play after this? Okay. So what's the game here? I'm going to pin the knight to the king and simply just play f3. That's the idea. There's f3. He can't move this. If he takes with a rook, just retake and okay. Okay, so if I take with the queen, he takes. What if I just take with the pawn? If I take with a rook, actually, he's got to react. So I'll take that rook first. See what happens now. It was important I took the rook first with the queen, because if I took his queen, it'd have just took my queen. So I managed to swap a knight for a rook. Looks like a piece up as well. Nice. Okay, we're going to see b6 here, or even rook to b8. Let's start throwing some pressure on here. So probably going to see d4 or rook to, yeah, okay. Probably going to see rook here now, yep. And there's the pressure.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, darling, how are you?
Thank you. You got my new shoes?
No. Yeah, they're fine, days, so I was just joking. There's no way defending this pawn. Okay, so I'll pick the game back up. That's good. Just no reason to even give him any sort of counterplay. Just remove it. There we go. Well, have a look. Another two brilliant moves. Wow. I'm finding the brilliant moves tonight. Yeah, black's always just better just taking now. He's just no point faffing about. Just retake. You know better. Nice retort. What was that even in? That wasn't in. Well, then you just play here. Wait, yeah, even any. Well, both are fine. But anyway, he played queen here. I'll go back to the review. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, okay. We'll take that. Definitely. The Scotch Gambit. A definite dodgy one for your opponent if they don't play it properly. Oh, an 1800. Wow. Okay. See if lets me play the Scotch Gambit against him. We'll go for the Scotch Gambit. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. I don't think many people know the line too well. Okay, so we'll just play c3. Ah, okay. So that's not a usual one. Just take the queen. Okay, so this stopped now. That's nasty bishop. Let's get rid of it. I want to point out in Scotch Gambit, I don't recommend g5. It's too easy for black to get an advantage. Okay. So I'll take the bishop. I'll take the queen. Hopefully he takes with the king. He'll probably take with the knight. There we go. And this defends this lonesome pawn for now. And we'll just go queenside. No queens on the board. So just a quick way to get the rook to the open D file. Get that bitch away. Okay, I see what he's doing here. I'm going to take the pawn. Defends this. Okay, I've got a double F pawn, but I've got an open G file. Start throwing down at that open G file. I think that's pretty nasty. Let's get that rook on it. And he's going for... Okay, we'll just pull him back. This knight's got him defended. Okay. Nicely done. Now he's going for this. Problem here is that I've got a very well, I've got two rooks signed down as king. Okay, he's got two pawns. Fair enough. He's got two pawns, but this can't be great for black, surely. Gotta watch this. This is annoying. If I lose, I lose. He's an 1800, isn't he? So I'm fairly happy to lose this. I was going to try not to, but if he does, he does. If he wins. He's going for the salt down there, is he? Okay. See if we throw him off. Where's he putting this knight? Probably back here. Fair dues. Fair dues. Okay, maybe it's time to say bye to this bishop. Okay, no, let's not. Let's bring the bishop over here and get on this diagonal. Sorry, this one. My opponent has refuted everything I've tried, so fair play to him. Fair play to him. Oh my days, what am I doing? No, it's just a throwaway. That what was I thinking? think that is one of the moments that tells you you should start to consider giving it a break. What happens if I take this? What was the deal here? I don't understand. Takes. Okay, we'll entertain the idea. Is that not a little bit better for me? We'll see. I know it's a cat rook for a knight, but let's just see. I think it just gives me potentially it's tough to say. Could be chatting shit. Could be chatting shit. Yeah, I'm chatting shit. Well played to the Dan A6. Nice one to him. I'm gonna have one more and then call it a night, I think. Playing pretty sloppy. Very sloppy I'm playing tonight. The whale variation. Okay, this is new. Right, buddy. Yeah, black just smashed with there, buddy. Sorry, I didn't see their convert. I'm playing pretty sloppy tonight, buddy, as you can probably tell. Give a breathing square to the bishop. Okay, so in fact I'm gonna go here because I just don't like trapping this bishop in. We'll have this trade. It's a nice outpost. It's gonna get removed obviously shortly, but play queen to h4. Some good variations to go through here. We'll probably see f3. It's just a weird one to throw in the mix. I mean, if it takes the knight, I've got to retake straight away, because if I go h4 check, it'll just block with the bishop. Okay, he's got g4. Okay. What happens if I take? Queen takes. That's very weakening, to be fair. Looks very weakening. What if knight to c2 check? Will the queen take and then the bishop can take? That's very tempting. He can't retake because he would lose the rook. But it's not doing a deal, is it? Just develop. getting ready to take the c4 pawn, possibly. Okay, Taz thrown another attacker to here, the knight. So if bishop takes, pawn takes. Very solid play. Idea, just threaten this. Defended it again. Okay, I'm surprised he not took this knight, to be fair. This knight's a bit of a beast. Surprised he's not gone for it yet. I'd like to remove this. So let's c5. If we see takes, then there we go. There's the knight. There's the knight gone. A little bit unfortunate. We'll take this way, I believe, is best. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to see the knight drop, but fair play. Oh, castle. Okay, that's a bitch. That is a definite bitch. He's going to take the knight, and I will take the bishop. How you convert? How you? Now it's very tempting looking at bishop to c2, pawn takes. Can the queen take here if this knight stays alive? I mean, I don't. They've been up and down. I started with a couple of shit ones, Ryan, to be honest. A couple of poor ones. They picked up. They picked up. I mean, I lost against an 1800 just then, but I did have managed to play a decent game. To be fair. Is he going to go queenside? I'd like to plant the knight there. That's an awesome square. Dark square. There's no. Fucking hell. What am I doing to myself? Can't believe. What am I doing? Why am I missing this sort of shit, Ryan? This is how I've been playing, mate. Pretty shocking. Pretty damn shocking. Just take it. That's a nice one. just play like a dick, basically. That's all I've got in mind. Just play like a dick. Okay. Start doubling up here. Screw it. Double up here. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Definitely convert. I mean, I've been playing pretty shocking tonight, so I apologise if I've sort of ruined it for you, pal. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just playing like shit, to be honest. But I'll definitely go over it afterwards. Not it's worth swapping the rooks off, is it? No. Okay. What can I do? There's fuck all to do, really, is there? Nothing. Oh, normally I play a little bit better than tonight. I mean, I'm not claiming to be awesome or anything. I'm not. I just don't play silly moves like I've been playing tonight. Okay, so it's tempting to just see what I can gain over here. I mean, it's definitely lost here for black, but there's no harm in seeing if the opponent cocks up. We'll probably see b6. Well, this is giving me a lot of armor, but I've got to play for something, surely. I've got to play for something. That a little bit too risky. It loses the rook. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The knight's got the D5 square covered for now. I'm surprised it didn't take. I wonder why it didn't take. You just take on E5 now. I used to play as a kid, and I stopped playing. I started boxing at a young age. I boxed him for about 15, 16 years, and then I got rheumatoid arthritis, which were a big bummer. So I needed to find a new hobby, being as though I couldn't pass a medical, and decided to start playing chess again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh fuck, I've left hang. Why? You dildo. Yeah, it's a sign. It's a sign. Yeah, I'm just gonna not gonna disrespect this guy anymore. One more, and then I best call it quits because I'm playing playing horrendously. Oh bollock! I'm sorry, convert. I meant to look at the H6 idea. Yeah, I started playing again in lockdown. Probably about I don't know, 2 years ago or so. Double whammy. What is these? What are these? Is that even a move? G3 will come up, kicking the queen away. Just take the damn F4 pawn. Sort of took the power from it to play a queen's an Albin counter gambit against the queen's gambit, and that's upsetting. Okay, start having some pressure here. He'll probably just play. I want to play D5. Okay. So let's not play D5. Let's play D6. Getting rid of, oh for fuck's sake. Yeah, I need to call it quits. I'm getting too tired to play on. So I'll finish this with honour, and then I best call it quits. This is embarrassing. Damn. If you're going to take anything educational from this video or upload content, whatever you want to call it, don't play when you're tired. That's the one to take away from this one. Don't play when you're tired. Because you're just playing like shit. Now I've played knight c6, that knight's pinned, he'll play d5. That looks a little bit too much. There, with this bishop here, that looks a little bit too much. Alright, convert, thanks for popping in, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you again. If you do see us again, hopefully I'm playing a little bit better and Not embarrassing myself. Thanks again, buddy. I'll see you later, pal. Okay, that's a surprising move, to be fair. Take advantage of this c-file being open. Play the knight here, asking this queen to move again. He could just take, there's nothing wrong with him taking. I'll just play... if it took, I think I'll play queen to c7. After the knight blocks, I'm going to play... feel like there's a much better move to be done here. Now, if I play d5, he'll take this. So I'm gonna... what am I gonna do? So I'm just going to accept that a6 was pretty bad. Bring the knight back where he's covered. Oh, for fuck's sake. But saying that, I get the knight. I get the knight. Maybe I should have just played this anyway. Fucking hell. Don't play chess when you are tired. You play so shit. I'm hoping he just doesn't take the bishop, thinking that this is too dangerous. Sort of worked. And let's throw... how do you throw another attacker on this and defend this at the same time? Screw it. That knight's pin's not going anywhere. That bishop's covering. Can't draw arrows either. Ask that bitch to move. I could really try and take advantage here, but I just don't think I'm playing the right things. Too tired. Should never have played the past couple of games without how I feel. Oh well. Okay, this is pinned twice. So now d5 works. Yeah, I think him castling queenside was a little bit silly. So basically we're just going to take with the pawn and then bring the bishop onto the d5. I'm not too sure what that's accomplishing. Okay. Fair enough. Continue with what I said I was going to do. That bishop's in the way. Start piling up a lot of pressure here. So there's 1, 2, 3 defenders and 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. Maybe I've pulled this back. Be very nice if I pulled this back. Took the knight. What's the correct thing to do? Take that knight. No, no, no. With the bishop, maybe. Okay, so queen takes, knight takes, rook takes, king takes, bishop maybe. With a check. Queen takes, knight takes. What if take the knight? Take the knight, screw it. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Wow. Playing like shit. Just got to accept I'm playing like shit. I'll have to call it after this game. I can only apologise for playing like a dumbass today. Hopefully I'll come back tomorrow, pick it back up. Okay, so what do you do? Oh, I don't know. Maybe just go for this this pawn down here. I'm gonna go this way because I don't want this to come with check. And he's obviously just gonna play the rook here. And there's no way I can win this now. Not a chance. A lot more simple to just do that. This is a very disrespectful. just take with the rook. Or don't. Oh, cry if he stalemates this. Mate. There we go. Nicely done. Right, I've learned my lesson. No more games. Too tired. Too tired. So, I'll leave it at that. I apologise for playing horrendously. So I'll